Greetings! It's been a while since we published a continuation of our Bali series. Life, my friends, has a way of unfolding its own chapters. We took a pause and embraced the plot twist that reality threw at us. We are back on the trail, ready to share the tales that have unfolded during our hiatus. We will venture into the untold stories of past year and fresh narratives in the heart of Bali. You're watching a revived chapter of Minding My Way. After indulging in the exquisite flavors of nasi tekor, we set forth for Ubud, the beating heart of Bali, opting for a grab taxi, a choice I wholeheartedly endorse as it easily blends affordability with convenience. Plus the added perk of accepting international cards, sparing you the hassle of fumbling with cash. Ubud, where the air is laced with the scent of medicinal herbs and the spirit of exploration. Its very name, derived from the Balinese word ubad, for a medicine. It's the right dose for the traveler in you. Here, you uncover the true essence of Bali as you evolve from tourist to traveler. Ubud's streets are alive with the beat of life, like weaving through the vibrant tapestry of sights and sounds. For the adventurous, a bike or a scooter might just be your go-to ride for exploring around town. Arriving at Umakayu, our sanctuary amidst the buzz of Bali, greeted us like an old memory. This serene haven, with its artful construction, lush rooftop brimming with ferns, and well-maintained greenery, is managed by Wayang and her husband. They were instrumental in navigating our transportation needs and offering guidance long after our stay with them. We rely mostly on Agora for our bookings. Our stay here set us back around 2,250 INR. They've got another option, a regular room with a fancy open bath and a stone tub on the ground floor. But that'll cost you an extra grand. As always, check the latest rates whenever you're ready to book. In our adventures, we encounter a variety of fruits unique to the region we traverse. Here we got to try durian, the infamous stinky cousin of jackfruit. Verdict? You either love it or you hate it. She got obsessed with it and still is. There are a lot of exotic jackfruit varieties I'd give the crown. And I discovered snake fruit. Its texture crunchy, yet like a tangy dried pineapple, and slightly fibrous. Resting in our rooftop abodes, we embraced the cinematic stillness of Bali. In the evening, as we sauntered through Ubud's art-laden streets, it was as if the canvas came alive, each stroke telling a different story. A scene straight out of Eat, Pray, Love, minus the cliché, adding our unique twist into the Bali narrative. As we settled into our rooftop huts, it felt like stepping into a poem. The rhythmic dance of the palm leaves, the whispers of the night breeze, a verse penned by Mother Nature herself. After an evening of navigating the labyrinthine lanes of the market, we surrendered to a well-deserved rest, preparing to embrace whatever adventure the morning sun might bring. In the morning, we are introduced to the captivating world of Masakan Padang, originating from the western region of Sumatra, renowned for its rich, flavorful dishes served in a communal style. Masakan Padang promises a vibrant array of aromatic spices, savory meats, and delectable coconut-infused curries, creating a feast that is as indulgent as it is unforgettable. Opting for a change of pace from the authentic Balinese cuisine we savored the previous day, we went on a culinary journey through the heart of Indonesian cuisine. Our eyes alight on the array of tantalizing offerings as we peruse the buffet spread. The fragrant rendang, with its tender beef ensconced in a coconut curry symphony, promises a journey of flavors that transcends mere sustenance. Alongside, the creamy aromatic gulai tantalizes the palate with its bold and vibrant spice blend, each morsel bathed in fragrant coconut milk sauce. Not to be overlooked is the balik goreng, a culinary gem showcasing deep-fried eel accompanied by the tangy sambal sauce, deriving a symphony of textures and tastes. Adding to the adventure is the gulai subadak, and a boiled cassava leaves, offering tastes of tradition and exotic flavors. With each dish, we are invited to embark on a culinary escapade through the rich and diverse tapestry of Indonesian cuisine. Embarking on this culinary journey through Indonesian archipelago, we are struck by the familiar yet tantalizingly different notes that echo our culinary memories of our hometown. Just as Kerala's cuisine dances with the bold melody of black pepper and warm embrace of cardamom, Indonesian fare sings with the vibrant crescendo of coriander and the golden hues of turmeric. Amidst the lush foliage of lemongrass and the citrusy zest of lime leaves, we find a symphony of flavors uniquely Indonesian. It's a journey of contrasts and harmonies, where the earthiness of galangal meets tangy twang of tamarind. Each dish tells a story of spices mingling in perfect harmony. As we savor the rich coconut curries and fiery sambals, we are reminded that the quest for culinary excellence transcends borders, uniting us in a shared love for the art of flavor. Brunch here wasn't just a meal, it was a conversation between our taste buds and the culinary artisans, speaking the universal language of flavors. From the bustling streets of Ubud, we headed towards the serene oasis of Tirta Gangaa, nestled among Bali's greenery. Along the journey, we traversed winding roads flanked by lush rice fields and quaint villages, offering glimpses of local life. As the scenery shifted, revealing the tranquil beauty of Bali's countryside, our hosts Wayan and Nyoman provided invaluable assistance. They gave us a ride in their own car, which was a much better deal than taxis, and also gave us sound advice for our visit to Lempuyang. Dam and Thamang Inn unfolded before us like a well-thumbed novel, its pages carrying tales of Tirtha Gangaa's royal retreats. We intended to position ourselves for an early morning visit to Lempuyang. By evening, we had organized for a taxi to collect us and transport us to the temple at daybreak. As research suggested long queues due to the magnetic allure of gates of heaven, we planned this stay ensuring proximity to our sunrise adventure. As we settled into Dankin Thamang Inn, its weathered facade and intricate carvings evoked a sense of timeless charm, akin to an ancient temple steeped in history. Within its sanctuary, a majestic frangipani tree graced the central courtyard, its fragrant blooms casting a spell of ethereal beauty. Surrounding it, plumerias added bursts of color and fragrance, enhancing the tranquil atmosphere. Meticulously crafted bonsai art dotted the landscape, each miniature masterpiece contributing to the serenity of the surroundings. Serenaded by the gentle murmur of the nearby Tirtha Gangaa fountains, we embraced the anticipation of daybreak that awaited us. As mentioned earlier, our bookings are primarily made through Agoda, and this particular one came at the lowest price compared to all our international bookings so far, costing us less than 900 INR, inclusive of a hearty breakfast and a splendid view of Tirtha Gangaa. The best part, you could save some cash by simply admiring the view from your dining table, and it's right in front of you, free of charge. What really captivated us is the unique blend of Balinese and hippie architecture, characterized by the psychedelic mosaic tiles and whimsical pyramids, complemented by organic wavy pathways. Be sure to check the current rates when you're planning your stay. It's a quick 15-minute ride from Tirtha Gangaa to Lempuyang terminal. Staying at Tirtha Gangaa overnight is ideal for an early start to Lempuyang. In the early hours, with darkness still veiling the landscape, we departed from Tirtha Gangaa en route to Lempuyang. The road stretched ahead with a steady incline, not particularly winding but straight, with the occasional turn, as mist-covered hills loomed in the distance, hinting at dawn's arrival. Along the way, we passed through quaint Balinese villages, peppered with traditional houses and temples, their architecture characterized by intricate Balinese design, indistinguishable from one another. Each village we traversed seemed like a canvas adorned with the brushstrokes of Balinese architecture. Whether big or small, each dwelling and temple stood as a testament to the people's pride in their culture. From the intricate carvings adorning the facades to the meticulously curated gardens, every detail spoke of a deep-rooted reverence for tradition and an unwavering commitment to perfection. Bali's allure is undeniable, drawing in people from all corners of the globe, even the skeptics. Notions of materialism seem to fade into insignificance. Here, even cynics may find themselves pleasantly surprised by the depth of beauty that exists beyond the realm of materialism, immersed in the rich tapestry of Balinese spirituality and culture. Amidst the meticulously curated landscape, spirituality finds its purest expression. Perhaps this is why even the invaders, despite their conquests, recognized the value of Bali's culture and sought to preserve its essence. As the sun began to cast its warm glow over the slopes of Mount Agung, facing Lempuyang Temple, we felt a sense of anticipation stirring within us. We were finally at the base, ready to begin our journey to explore the ancient wonders of Lempuyang Temple, also known as Pura Lempuyang Luhur, the first and largest of the 7 temples nestled on top of Mount Lempuyang, one of Bali's oldest and most sacred sites. Due to limited space atop the mountain, private vehicle entry is generally restricted and parking is allotted at the base. To reach the temple, we boarded a small bus from the parking lot or bus terminal, with each ticket costing 45k IDR per person, which comes up to about 240 Indian rupees. With 1,700 steps leading to the highest of the 7 temples, only the most ardent devotees undertake the journey on special occasions. Each step is symbolic of a spiritual journey, with devotees ascending towards enlightenment and purification. In Bali, tourism dances gracefully alongside spirituality, preserving the sanctity of religious sites while inviting travelers to delve into its vibrant culture and breathtaking landscapes. Visiting temples isn't deemed disrespectful. Rather, Bali celebrates its natural splendor and cultural wealth. Sharing sacred spaces foster cultural exchange, enriching lives and communities, a sentiment deeply ingrained in the essence of religion. Yet it's vital to honor local customs and codes as a token of appreciation for their warm hospitality. For a mere 110k IDR for a couple, that's about 580 Indian rupees, we gained entry to step through the gates of heaven and capture that shot. The chance to frame our memories against the backdrop of Mount Agung was well worth the journey. I wish I had more time to explore on a cloudless day with a better zoom lens camera at hand. Not too long ago, visitors had the privilege of exploring the entire temple complex, but now access is strictly reserved for worshippers, which is understandable given its sacred nature. Fortunately, if you visit during quieter times, there are a couple of serene spots where you can relax and soak in the atmosphere. One such spot is at top of one of the sets of stairs leading up to the temple, which is still accessible. From there, you can enjoy the splendid view of the gates and Mount Agung. On top of the stairs is another courtyard where worshippers have religious functions. Please do not make loud noises and disturb their religious practice. Make sure to explore the side stairs to see the smaller shrine. The small temple reminded us of family shrines back home. We strolled down the side steps from the gate to the lower courtyard, where we discovered a different perspective for capturing those iconic photos. From here, we could still see all the travelers getting their photos taken from a different angle of the gate. Mount Agung bloomed majestically, offering a breathtaking view with fewer crowds and more time to take it all in. Perhaps in the future we'll return to Bali and venture up to the 7th temple. But there's no rush to descend, as regular minibuses await to transport us back down. We grabbed a quick breakfast from a nearby cafe before setting off on our picturesque journey back. Upon return to Thamang Inn, we decided to get a closer look at Theertha Gangaa, snapping a few photos before hitting the road back to Ubud. Along the way, we made a stop at Goa Lava Beach, known for its unique volcanic black sand. Although the nearby temple was bustling with activity, our growling stomachs led us to opt for a traditional lunch with our taxi driver Mushriki, whom we invited to join us. Despite the slight language barrier, Mushriki's jovial demeanor ensured a pleasant experience. We chose a restaurant near the temple that he recommended. This time, we decided to go with tasting the fish on the menu, a staple in our coastal culture back home. Full disclosure, the fish didn't quite meet our deep-rooted culinary standards, bearing a distinct muddy flavor more akin to freshwater varieties. Nevertheless, everything else on the table was delightful. With satisfied appetites, we embarked on a journey back to Ubud, ready to settle into our new home for the next few days. In the next episode, get ready for an overture of Bali's hidden charms as we unveil our new accommodation. This is not just a place to stay, it's a chapter in Bali's story waiting to be explored. Plus, a unique rendezvous with architecture and teaching that will leave you inspired. Subscribe, like and share our journey. Bidding you farewell until the next mesmerizing episode of Bali series. Until next time folks, this is Minding My Way.